Hi guys, welcome to my show. I just took a video of this and then I realized I did it at a wrong angle. I'm outside in the park now, just let me have a look around. Yep, and hopefully it doesn't start to rain, but I had to come out here because, well, then my house is just too, anyone can hear you. So, yeah, to get on with it, I've got a small tip for conversation, and this is something I actually learned while trying to make conversation at a hot food kiosk. I'll give you a little background. Basically, there's this local hot food stand, sells all types of hot food. One food I like is the patty, which is Jamaican and basically a spiced beef inside that pastry. So I ordered it the other day, and as usual they ask, "Oh, do you want it hot or cold?" In my head I'm thinking, who would want a Jamaican spicy patty cold? I thought this would actually be a good place to open up a conversation, so I actually asked him, by the way, does anybody ask for it cold? He says, well, here's the thing, my friend. People from the Caribbean, they all want it hot. Now, Europeans or English people, it's 50-50. Some like it hot, some like it cold. His response interested me. The main reason why is the content, obviously, but also the way he said it made him seem friendly and open to conversation. And I'm trying to break down why. So here's my theory. When I asked the question, do people like their patties cold? He could have just said, some do, some don't, I guess. And that would have been the end of the conversation. By him giving me extra information in terms of, Europeans do it different from people from the Caribbean, etc., etc. He gives me extra content. With this content, I could be curious about it and I can ask questions about it. So in essence, he's made it easier for me to continue the conversation. So here's my tip for you guys. When someone asks you a question, particularly a close-ended question, by extending and elaborating on your response and giving more content, you make it easy for the other person to continue the conversation. So therefore, you make it easier for them. So for example, if, assuming you're in the UK, someone asks, where are you from? You say, America. Pretty much they have to grab a question out of thin air. But if they say, where are you from? And you say, I used to live in America 6 months ago, and they say, oh, okay, so you just moved here. So yeah, you say, they say, how'd you find it? You can just say, it's good or it's fine, or when they say, how'd you find it, you can say, this place is absolutely perfect for me. They say, why? And they say, well, I've just done my studies, and this is a perfect place for me to continue my career. And, you can think for yourself, how much you could talk about your career or where they're from or why the UK is so good for their career, etc. See, the thing is, the philosophy is people with social anxiety tend to be inhibited and therefore they're quite guarded, and that inhibits their flow of conversation. But the other person may take it as you don't want to talk to them because it's very difficult to get stuff out of you, very difficult to work from you, and they may think you're doing it on purpose or you just can't be bothered. This can actually be true in cases where someone is irritating you or if you're just not in the mood to talk. Look out for that next time. You may find yourself just being very short with the person in order to just for them to get a hint or end the conversation. But for times when you genuinely want to build a rapport but are inhibited, just give that a try. Extend the conversation, extend your responses to questions and give a lot of content, and it makes it easy for the other person, and when it's easy for them they feel more relaxed, so give that a try. So that's certainly something I'm going to try. Great, that's the video. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, have a good day. Bye bye.